Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see all of those people? Can you see all of those people? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Adriana's gonna embarrass herself. What? I mean, look at the people. And did you see her friends before her? They were awesome. So she's awful. Can you stop? Like seriously, she's going to do great. She prepared so much for this TED talk. She's gonna do good. Okay? No, she's not okay. No, she is. Guys, um, I can't start if you two are arguing like this. So, okay. Hi everyone. My name is Adriana, and that is what usually happens in my mind on a daily basis, which is overthinking. And I've been sitting there in the corner, just watching all of your performances, and I'm like, oh wow, what am I gonna do? And I think it's safe to assume. I think it's safe to assume that everyone here also overthinks in their daily life, and I think it's also safe to assume that my fellow friends here are overthinking about their TED eds and are counting down the people before them. Okay, now that just sounds movie-like and silly. And what if my friends are actually not nervous about their TED eds, and because I said that, they think I'm trying to make them look stupid? Okay, no. See, that is peak overthinking. Uh, okay, so um, overthinking. This is how I usually deal with it. So, a little backstory. Let me put this away first, okay? It all started in grade six, grade five, actually, since grade five. It was the pandemic. People were homeschooled, online schooled, whatever you did during the pandemic. And I was online schooled like everybody else is. And I've always kind of been a socially awkward person since I was a child, but obviously not anymore, thankfully. And when I was in grade five, I didn't have any friends. And I didn't really care. I was just like, okay, YOLO. Um, I didn't really care that I didn't have any friends because I entertained myself really great. Like I still had imaginary friends during grade five, and that was fun, And like I think of myself as different people, but one body, So like, oh, I have multiple friends, but they're actually myself. Okay, that sounds kind of crazy, but it actually entertained me. And until one day, this girl from my class, I just did a really big presentation, and she texted me after the presentation. She said that she noticed the little sneaky reference that I sneaked in my presentation about a show that I really liked. And she said that she noticed it, and she said that she very much obsessed with the show. And after that, we started talking, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, we met in real life for the first time. And awkward was an understatement because in text and online, like we were so lively. And it's like, but when we met, we were like, so what do you want to do? Like, I don't know, your choice. And like we didn't even talk to each other for the first like 20 minutes until we had to decide where to eat. It was really awkward. And okay, the hangout is almost over. We actually had a good time, and I was on call with my mom, and we were arguing about something. I don't remember what. And I was pretty startled after the argument. And my friend, um, she asked me a question, and I I t- I accidentally replied to her in a annoyed voice and slightly angry voice because of the aftermath of the argument, and the anger wasn't really directed to her. It was just I'm just like really startled. I hate conflict, and so yeah. And then I obviously apologized. I didn't mean it that way, and then we went home separate ways. And then I got a text from her when I was at home. She said that, oh my gosh, like what did you like? Why did you do that earlier? Like I can't be friends with you. Like I don't like people with tempers like you. Like you have to obviously control that. And we haven't talked since then. That obviously did not happen. The hangout part happened, but the last part, the I don't want to be friends with you anymore, didn't happen. It was just what I was thinking would happen. I thought that, oh no, like I didn't have any experience on friends then, so I was just, you know okay. And uh yeah, I was really afraid that she would just end our friendship like that, but no, we're actually still good friends till now. And we laugh about that a lot because I was really scared that she was actually going to call it quits, the friendship and everything. And I was actually really scared. And after that, um, I went to junior high school, and I was 2 months late. And like everybody was already friends with everybody, and I was just like there, I was really scared that nobody was going to be friends with me, and I didn't really care. Like, like I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, I don't really care, bro. But honestly, I didn't really care that I'm not gonna have any friends because, like, really, because of my past experiences, uh, my mind is just like, okay, this is just going to be another thing in my life. Like, it's not really going to affect me. Like, there's people in this class, and if I'm gonna talk to them, I'm gonna talk to them, but I'm probably not gonna get attached to them. Oh well, look how that turned out now. uh, yeah, and look how that turned out now. I've almost cried every night because we're gonna graduate soon, and it's really sad. Uh, but yeah, and I've really overcome with my overthinking, but of course, we're still gonna overthink stuff because it never really stopped for me. I just knew how to control it and how to calm myself down. So what I like to think of it is really silly, but I separate the overthinking into two sections: my heart and my mind. So my mind is where the logical things, the logical thoughts, the logical decisions happen, and my heart is, well, the heart doesn't actually do any thinking. It's just like metaphorically, it's like where your emotions, like where your raw emotions rest. Like follow your heart, yada yada, stuff like that. I like to think of it as an angel and a devil on my shoulder. I like to think of it as an angel and a devil on my shoulders. So, but the thing is here. For example, the angel is my brain, and the devil is my heart. And in certain situations, it switches. The uh, my heart makes more sense, but my brain doesn't make sense. So it sometimes switches and switches, and I think I need to balance that. Yeah, like I needed to balance that. So, uh, here's an example. So this is a really simple situation. So it's really hot here, climate change. It's it's really hot outside, and you see an ice cream stand, and uh, you see that they're selling the most delicious double chocolate chip, uh, extra cocoa brownie batter, extra ice cream, and you're like, oh God, I need that so bad right now. And as you're looking through your wallet for some money, you realize, wait, I have a vocal competition in 2 days. This is definitely going to put me into a sugar coma, and I'm gonna have a sore throat, and I'm not gonna be able to speak, let alone sing. But which one do you choose? Temporary pleasure, or do you choose, well, going to your vocal competition? And it really depends on the person, but me, I would choose not to because that is the most logical decision? Yeah. And um, overthinking can really impact your decisions in life. Overthinking can lead to impulsive decisions and even sometimes saying words that you don't really mean. And it can also, overthinking has also been associated with depression, anxiety, over stress levels, and so on. Okay. And sorry, something stuck in my throat. Hold on. Okay. Um, and basically, and I forgot what I wanted to say. I'm so sorry. Uh, okay. So Uh, okay, back to the angel and devil thing. Okay, so I think that according to my title, it really is important to follow your heart and cater to your emotional needs and comfort. But I think it's also important to put your logical thinking in it because, uh, what's it called? You have to trust your instinct, your gut feeling. But and it has helped people in so many ways before, and it has also saved people's lives before. But it's not always reliable. Uh, what's it called? Gut instincts can also be based can actually be based on like bias or uh personal trauma or past experiences, and you may not even know that, and sometimes it can be influenced by that, and that's why you think that way, you know. So I think it's really important to balance everything, like one cannot exist without the other. It's like when you think of sun, you think of moon. When you think of fire, you think of water. So really, like yin and yang. Like really, like you can't exist without the other. You know. And yeah, like I think that at the end of the day, uh, you sorry, you really have to use your best judgment for all of the decisions you make in life. And it is good to take advice from other people, but at the end of the day, you use your best judgment. And uh, and also, uh, your decisions can also be influenced by other people. But at the end of the day, it's you who makes those decisions, not the person that suggested it to you, but it's your decision to act on it. So, what I'm trying to say is that you have control over yourself. You don't have control over other people, but you have control over yourself, how you do things, how you feel. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to overthink. It's okay to be nervous. And I'd say it's okay to overthink because I think that overthinking actually has a meaning. Uh, I think that overthinking actually helps you see things because there's obviously a reason why you're overthinking this. Like some people say like, you're just thinking too much. Yeah, I'm thinking too much because it's bothering me. You know? Like I think it's really important to look inward and reflect on why it's bothering you and then know how you're going to solve it. Okay? And yeah, overthinking has really affected me too. And right now, I don't really overthink. Okay, uh, right now my mentality is just YOLO. You only live once. uh, you only live once. And there's this thing I've seen on social media a lot. This sentence is maybe in another life. Why not this life? Like why not this life? Like you're in this life right now. Why not make it happen in this life? You know, and I wish I knew that earlier because I was going to my mom found this audition for a musical and she really encouraged me to join it, but I was overthinking too much about it. I was like, oh my gosh, no, like the audition required for you to post a 30-second video on Instagram of you singing, and I'm like, no, that's public execution. I can't do that. I can't do that. And yeah, I ended up not auditioning because I was like just overthinking it a lot, and then my brain was going so many ways, and like my brain was just like, uh, okay, but you're gonna have like so many opportunities maybe after this if you get in, and then my heart's like, no, 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 I can't post a 30-second video of me singing on Instagram. No, I can't. That's so scary. And yeah, and now I think about it like, oh, that is such a great opportunity, and I let it go to waste. I had the opportunity right in front of me, and I let it go to waste. Well, your chances of getting in are like really, really low. Yeah, but not zero. So like, I was like, why did I not do that? And yeah, so everyone, um, I want you to just, I want you to try to take control of yourselves. Like, uh, no one can really control you, and you can't control other people, and but you can control yourself, what you do, you know? So, yeah, guys, just YOLO, and uh do what you think is best. Do do what you love. Do what you think is good for you, and do what makes you happy, you know? And take every opportunity you get if you want, if you think that's what's best for you, you know? And yeah, just take every just YOLO, you know? Just YOLO. And I wanted to, before I end this, I wanted to add a quote from uh it's kind of related, but it's from a musical, Hamilton. I love Hamilton. It basically, okay, it's gonna sound weird if I don't sing it, so I'm just gonna sing it. It goes, if you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, but you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. So take a chance, everybody, and just YOLO, everyone. Thank you so much.